안개가 길을 지우면 남겨진 건 당신과 나라는 그림자뿐입니다. 희미해지는 실루엣, 이제는 닿을 수 없는 우리들의 시간. 지지직거리는 테이프의 히스 노이즈 너머로 오늘도 멈춰버린 우리의 계절을 되감아 봅니다. Shadows in the Mist.
The morning fog is heavy. The valley has gone blind, hiding all the secrets that we left so far behind. I see a distant silhouette dissolving in the white, a fragile little memory from the middle of the night.
The glassy scents are floating like a ghost upon the hill,
making all the organic life remain so dark and still.
I walk the muddy path with my collar turned up high,
Listening to the echoes of your very last goodbye.
the tape saturation makes your laughter sound so weak,
A language that my lonely spirit can no longer speak.
the saxophone is smooth,
But it cuts just like a knife through the heavy static of my solitary life. Oh, we are just two shadows fading out into the mist, forgetting all the magic of the lips we once had kissed, with a lo-fi texture and a crystalline sigh under the dark ceiling of a weeping stormy sky.
hollow and so broken,
The fiber and the grain,
finding no more
comfort in the shadow or the rain. You take the high ridge, I'll take the valley low.
Now there is no common ground for our souls to go,
The Hammond organ hums deep like a funeral hymn.
as the final light of our world starts to grow dim,
The 80s vintage reverb is a dark and empty cave,
drowning every memory beneath a heavy weight.
Oh, we are just two shadows fading out into the mist, forgetting all the magic of the lips we once had kissed, with a lo-fi texture and a crystalline sigh under the dark ceiling of a weeping stormy sky. Shadows in the dark, no more spark. Shadows in the dark, no more spark. The glass is cracked, the winter wind is blowing sharp, plucking my old heartstrings like a broken harp. I hold a torn blanket made of heavy gray wool, remembering the rhythm and the beautiful old pool. The glassy synthesizers are the sparks that went dark, winter graveyard in memory's park.
I sit across the floor while the puddles start to freeze, listening to the howling of the storm through the trees. The tape saturation makes the room feel so tight, guarding all the secrets of our final bad night.
The Rhodes piano drops its chords like stones in a well, ringing out the countdown of our own private hell. Oh, we're hiding behind the shivered window pane, feeling all the frost and the bitterness of rain, with an organic heartbeat and a crystalline chill, standing so frozen while the music is still. A 70s narrative, an 80s cold design. We're drinking the dregs of our bitter, sour wine.
Every word that you spoke was a stone through the glass,
Watching all our golden moments turn to dust and pass.
the Hammond organ hums deep like a funeral hymn,
As the light of our small kingdom starts to grow dim.
the lo-fi textures are closing us in from the cold. The story we crafted is bitter,
And oh, the saxophone is wailing with the vintage gold heart.
making the separation the heaviest part.
We are the authors of our own complete defeat.
Walking all alone down a desolate street.
The vinyl crackle echoes like the salt upon the wind. This is where the shadows and the winters begin. Oh, we're hiding behind the shivered window pane, feeling all the frost and the bitterness of rain, with an organic heartbeat and a crystalline chill, standing so frozen while the music is still. Let the window shatter, let the walls tumble down. We cannot handle the weight of this frozen town. Just let the loop turn in a lo-fi display, and carry our memories far, far away. Oh, we're hiding behind the shivered window pane, feeling all the frost and the bitterness of rain, with an organic heartbeat and a crystalline chill. Shattered window pane, never warm again, no return. The glass is cracked, the winter wind is blowing through the room, bringing in the shadows and the heavy twilight gloom. I hold a torn blanket made of rough and gray wool, remembering the rhythm and the beautiful old pool. The glassy synthesizers are the sparks that went dark, a lonely winter graveyard in memory's park.
sit across the floor while the pieces start to freeze, listening to the howling of the storm through the trees. The tape saturation makes the air feel so tight, guarding all the secrets of our final bad night. The Hammond organ hums like a hymn in the hall, watching over patterns that decay upon the wall. We're listening to the echoes of a shattered window pane, feeling all the frost and the bitterness of rain, with an organic heartbeat and a crystalline chill, standing so frozen while the music is still. A 70s narrative, an 80s cold design. We're drinking the dregs of our bitter sour wine. Every word that you spoke was a stone through the glass, watching all our golden moments turn to dust and pass. The saxophone is crying with a vintage gold heart, making the separation the heaviest part. The lo-fi textures are closing us in. This is the place where the winters always win. Oh, we're listening to the echoes of a shattered window pane, feeling all the frost and the bitterness of rain, with an organic heartbeat and a crystalline chill, standing so frozen while the music is still. Shattered window pane, never warm again, no return. The needle is so heavy, the record is torn, playing a slow waltz for the lovers who mourn. I take your freezing hand as the candlelight dies, looking for the answer in your sorrowful eyes.
The analog warmth is the scratch on the disc, the tragic finale of a dangerous risk. We step to the left and we turn to the right, two drifting ghosts in the middle of night. The glassy synths rise like a wave in the dark, drowning the last of our beautiful spark. The 80s reverb is a cavernous hall where the tears of our destiny silently fall. Oh, we are spinning in the final autumn haze, ending the rhythm of our long forgotten days, with an organic heartbeat and a crystalline chill. We're moving in circles while the music is still.
A 70s heartache, an 80s cold design. We're drinking the dregs of our bitter sour wine. Every spin of the record is a promise we broke,
turning our fire into cold heavy smoke.
the Hammond organ hums deep like a hymn as the light of our universe starts to grow dim.
The tape saturation is making things gray, washing the magic of summer away. Oh, we are spinning in the final autumn and a crystalline chill. We're moving in circles while the music is still.
The gray sky is weeping, the daylight is gone. I sit in the shadow and watch for the dawn. The coffee is bitter, the kitchen is cold. We're playing the stories that we never told. Your keys on the table, your coat on the chair, and a ghost of your whisper still floats in the air. The glass is so chilly, the frost starts to bite. I look at the street lamps that flicker tonight. The neon is bleeding through puddles of rain, a beautiful picture of sorrow and pain. The glassy scent sparkles like tears in my eyes, tracing the patterns of silent goodbyes. Oh, see the raindrops falling down on the cold, lonely pane, washing out the warmth that will never come again. With an analog heartbeat and a crystalline sigh, we're just two drifting shadows under the dark sky. Earthy and organic, yet frozen and blue. This is the rhythm of me losing you. Remember the summer, the wind in the trees, before we were broken by a winter's cold breeze. The tape saturation makes memories blur. I barely remember the lovers we were. The Hammond organ hums like a low heavy groan, reminding our spirits that we are alone. You walked to the left and I went to the right, our parallel lines disappearing in night. The road's piano plays a sweet fading chord, a sorrowful language we cannot afford. We gave all our promises into the storm. Now there is no fire to keep our souls warm. Oh, see the raindrops falling down on the cold, lonely pane, washing out the warmth that will never come again. With an analog heartbeat and a crystalline sigh, we're just two drifting shadows under the dark sky. Earthy and organic, yet frozen and blue. This is the rhythm of me losing you. The vinyl is skipping, the needle is stuck. We ran out of time and we ran out of luck. Don't say it's a blessing, don't say it's a sin. This is the place where the end
dreams begin. Oh, see the raindrops falling down on the cold, lonely pane, washing out the warmth that will never come again. With an analog heartbeat and a crystalline sigh, we're just two drifting shadows under the dark sky. Raindrops keep falling on the cold glass. Let the ghost pass. I turn the silver dial, but the signal is so weak. Searching for a language that our spirits cannot speak. The radio is broadcasting a lonely minor song, reminding me of places where we never did belong. The glassy scents are floating like a fog upon the street, washing out the echoes of our long forgotten feet. I'm sitting in the dark with my collar turned up high, listening to the whispers of a cold, indifferent sky. The tape saturation makes your voice sound so distant now, like a broken promise or a long forgotten vow. The saxophone is smooth, but it cuts like a knife through the heavy static of my solitary life. Oh, we're lost inside the frozen airwaves of the midnight show, singing to a frequency that we no longer know. With an analog sadness and a crystalline design, where the lonely and the holy can no longer entwine. Lo-fi and so hollow, the fiber and the grain, two forgotten voices fading out into the rain. You take the high station, I'll take the low, following the current where the bitter winds blow. The Hammond organ hums like a ghost inside the wall, watching all the leaves of our destiny silently fall. The 80s vintage reverb is a dark and empty cave, drowning every memory beneath the heavy wave. Every click of the needle is a second that we lost, standing in the winter and paying up the cost. The DX7 sparkles like the ice upon the lake, a brittle illusion that is ready to break. We are the dynamic of a tragic sweet refrain, leaving our reflections on a shivered window pane. Oh, we're lost inside the frozen airwaves of the midnight show, singing to a frequency that we no longer know. With an analog sadness and a crystalline design, where the lonely and the holy can no longer entwine. Let the tape reel run out, let the music decay. There are no more words that can save us today. Just let the white noise cover up the room and bury our story twilight and gloom. Oh, we're lost inside the frozen airwaves of the midnight show, singing to a frequency that we no longer know, with an analog sadness and a crystalline design. Frozen airwaves fade, static in the dark, no more spark. No more spark. I found an old cassette inside the drawer, a ruined plastic relic from before. The rain has soaked the ribbon brown and thin, the exact place where the old sorrows begin. The glassy scents are floating like a cloud, making the silence in this bedroom loud.
I try to turn the plastic wheel by hand,
An isolated stranger in this land. The tape saturation makes your voice so weak, a language that my spirit cannot speak. The saxophone is smooth but cuts like ice. We paid for our freedom such a heavy price. So we're trapped inside a rain-soaked old cassette, singing the verses of a deep regret, with a lo-fi texture and a crystalline sigh, under the ceiling of a weeping sky. Hollow and broken, the fiber and grain, nothing is left but the hiss and the rain. You take the A side, I'll take the B,
divided by a deep and silent sea.
the Hammond organ hums like a funeral hymn as the final light of our world grows dim,
The 80s vintage reverb is a dark, cold cave,
drowning our memories beneath the wave.
Every click of the reel is a second we lost,
Standing in the winter,
and paying the cost,
the DX7 sparkles like the frost on the stone.
leaving our weary, sad spirits alone.
We are the dynamic of a tragic refrain,
Left with our side
eyes on the window pane. Oh, we're trapped inside a rain-soaked old cassette, singing the verses of a deep regret, with a lo-fi texture and a crystalline sigh, under the ceiling of a weeping Let the ribbon snap, let the music decay. There are no more words that can save us today. Just let the white noise cover up the room and leave our story to fade in the gloom. Oh, we're trapped inside a rain-soaked old cassette, singing the verses of a deep regret, with a lo-fi texture and a crystalline sigh. The ribbon is broken, static in the cassette tape that is tangled and thin plays a melody where the sorrows begin. I remember the autumn of '84 when the leaves fell like teardrops outside of your door.
You wore a dark sweater,
your eyes looked away
with so many heavy things
you couldn't say.
I stood in the mist with my collar turned up, holding the dregs of a broken tin cup. The wind from the canyon was biting and sharp, plucking my heartstrings like a sad iron harp.
The DX7 synthesizer breathes through the haze, a glassy reflection of our yesterdays. Oh, we're chasing the ghost of '84 in the dark, searching for fire from a dead frozen spark, with a '70s sorrow and an '80s cold shine, where the lonely and holy no longer entwine. Analog warmth cannot fix what is dead, living with all of the words left unsaid.
Every rhythm is slow,
Every lyric is blue,
every step that I take
leads me further from you.
the Hammond organ hums like a hymn for the lost, counting the damage and paying the cost.
The lo-fi textures are heavy and deep, guarding the secrets that we couldn't keep.
The radio plays a nostalgic old song,
Reminding us both of where we don't belong.
the saxophone cries with a vintage design.
Washing our lines between your world and mine.
We're caught in a loop that will never stop spinning.
A tragic finale with no new beginning. Oh, we're chasing the ghost of '84 in the dark, searching for fire from a dead frozen spark, with a '70s sorrow and an '80s cold shine, where the lonely and holy no longer entwine. Analog warmth cannot fix what is dead, living with all of the words left unsaid.
The tape is now old and the signal is weak.
The truth is a mountain that we cannot see.
Just let the wheel run till the silence takes hold.
In a valley of shadows so bitter and cold. Oh, we're chasing the ghost of '84 in the dark, searching for fire from a dead frozen spark, with a '70s sorrow and an '80s cold shine. '84, close the door, nevermore, nevermore.
The midnight is silent, the moon is a blade, cutting through promises that we once made. I sit on the floor where the shadows are long, humming the verse of a forgotten song. The vinyl is cracking, it sounds like my chest breaking apart while the world is at rest. I look at my hands in the pale silver light, wondering how we lost track of the ride. The glassy scents breathe like a frost on the lake, a brittle illusion that's ready to break. The road's piano drops like a slow winter rain, a beautiful echo that deepens the pain. Oh, we're crying out crystalline tears in the dark, leaving a cold and a permanent mark, with an earthy foundation and a transparent soul. Every single fragment refuses the whole. Two fragile voices in a minor key rhyme, lost in the frozen dark corners of time. Remember the warmth of the hearth in the wild, before we were lonely and bitter, my child. The Hammond organ hums like a ghost in the wall, watching the leaves of our destiny fall. The tape saturation is heavy and thick, the clock on the mantle is starting to tick. Every tear is a diamond that falls to the floor, locking the handle and closing the door. The saxophone smooths out the edge of the grief, but cannot provide us a permanent relief. We are the authors of our own defeat, walking alone down a desolate street. Oh, we're crying out crystalline tears in the dark, leaving a cold and a permanent mark, with an earthy foundation and a transparent soul. Every single fragment refuses the whole. The melody rises, the harmony bleeds, so in the sorrowful, terrible sea. No analog fire can melt down this ice. We paid for our freedom a terrible price. Oh, we're crying out crystalline tears in the dark, leaving a cold and a permanent mark, with an earthy foundation and a transparent soul. Shimmering tears through the years disappear. I captured a tempest inside of my mind and put it away in a jar that I find. The glass is so thin, but the anger is loud. A miniature storm and a dark, heavy cloud. I look through the surface and see your face there, spinning around in the cold, misty air. I'm walking the trail where the dead cedars stand, with nothing but sorrow inside of my hand. The analog warmth of the earth has gone dry, leaving us under an indifferent sky. The DX7 synth makes a glassy sharp sound
like thousands of needles dropped on the ground. Oh, we're watching a silent storm in a glass jar, wondering how we got pushed out so far, with an organic heartbeat and a crystalline chill, standing so frozen while the music is still. A 70s narrative and 80s cold design. We're running out of the water and wine. You take the valley, I'll take the hill, but both of our worlds are remaining so still. The road's piano plays like a shivering ghost, hurting the people we cared for the most. The tape saturation is making things gray, washing the colors of summer away.
Every flash of the lightning is a word that you said.
Every roll of the thunder is a dream that is dead.
The saxophone cries like a bird in the cage, singing the lyrics of sorrow and rage.
The vinyl is cracking, the record is old, the story we crafted is bitter and cold. Oh, we're watching a silent storm in a glass jar, wondering how we got pushed out so far, with an organic heartbeat and a crystalline chill, standing so frozen while the music is still. Remain. We cannot handle the weight of the rain. Just let the loop turn in a lo-fi display and carry our memories far, far away. Oh, we're watching a silent storm in a glass jar, wondering how we got pushed out so far, with an organic heartbeat and a crystalline chill. Streetlights are bleeding in rivers of gold, a rhythmic illusion, the stories untold. I'm walking the pavement, my hands in my vest, trying to quiet the pulse in my chest. I see your silhouette fade in the steam, a beautiful nightmare inside of a dream. I'm running behind you, but you are too fast, a fading reflection of things in the past. The glassy scents sparkle like rain on the street, echoing down with the sound of my feet. The road is playing a sharp, syncopated line, a tragic reminder that you are not mine. Oh, I'm tracing your shadow in the pouring rain, dancing along with the rhythm of pain, with an analog foundation and a crystalline shine. We're just two lines that will never align. Rhythmic and lonely, the texture and grain, finding no comfort in the sunlight or rain.
Remember the station where we used to meet,
Before we were strangers on a desolate street,
the Hammond organ is grooving so dark,
searching for beauty in a dying spark.
but tape saturation makes everything blur,
Washing the love as we completely were.
every step is a question, every turn is a sigh.
Under
crackling, the lo-fi is deep.
This is a promise we couldn't quite keep. Oh, I'm tracing your shadow in the pouring rain, dancing along with the rhythm of pain, with an analog foundation and a crystalline shine. We're just two lines that will never align.
Don't turn around, keep on walking away.
There are no words that can save us today.
Just let the tape loop and let the bass ride
Into the darkness where the sad spirits hide. Oh, I'm tracing your shadow in the pouring rain, dancing along with the rhythm of pain, with an analog foundation and a crystalline shine. Tracing your shadow
in the deep rain.
only the pain.
The midnight station is playing our song, a steady reminder of where we went wrong. I spin the aluminum dial in the dark, searching for static or one tiny spark. The analog warmth cannot cover the chill of your faded whisper that echoes here still.
I listen alone from a cold distant room as the glassy scents wash through the indigo gloom. The 80s reverb is wild like the sea, drowning the memory of you and of me. The road's piano is dropping like sleet on the frozen pavement of my own defeat.
Oh, can you hear the blue horizon whispers tonight, fading away with the morning's pale light, with a 70s sorrow and an 80s cold shine. We are the verses that fail to align, arty and hollow, the texture and grain, two lonely frequencies lost in the rain. Remember the nights when the signals were clear,
Before the electric blue turned into fear.
the tape saturation is heavy and slow,
Washing out everything we used to know.
the Hammond organ hums low like a train, leaving the station of sorrow and pain.
Every lyric is sharp, every melody cries under the weight of our fractured goodbyes.
The saxophone flows like a river of grief,
But cannot offer a moment's relief. We are the ghosts that the airwaves still keep, singing the secrets we wanted to sleep. Oh, can you hear the blue horizon whispers tonight, fading away with the morning's pale light, with a 70s sorrow and an 80s cold shine. We are the verses that fail to align. The tape loop is breaking, the needle is done. We are the shadow that swallowed the sun. Don't say it's over, don't say it's okay. The blue of the horizon has faded to gray. Oh, can you hear the blue horizon? Whispers tonight, fading away with the morning's pale light. With a 70s sorrow and an 80s cold shine, we are the verses that fail to align. Blue station whisper, fading in haze, end of our days. The amber leaves fall on the wet muddy track, a path of no return where we cannot go back. I hold an old cassette with a ribbon so thin, wondering where the old sorrows begin. The tape saturation makes everything dark, a heavy gray mist over memory's park. I walk through the valley where tall cedars grown, an organic stranger who wanders alone. The glassy scents sparkle like frost on the bough, brittle and cold like the words of our vow. The road's piano plays soft in the mud, like a slow heavy pulse in a wintering blood. Oh, we're caught in the turn of a sad autumn reel, frozen in time like a rusted old wheel, with a lo-fi texture and a crystalline sigh, under the dome of a weeping dark sky. Earthy and lonely, the fiber and grain, finding no harvest, just bitter cold rain. You took the high ridge, I took the low. Now there is nowhere for our spirits to go. The Hammond organ hums deep like a prayer for the cold empty places that we used to share. The vinyl is cracking, the record is old, the story of autumn is bitter and cold. Every click of the tape is a second we lost, counting the damage and paying the cost. The saxophone wails with the vintage design, washing out boundaries of your world and mine. We are the lovers who ran out of rhyme, drifting away in the shadows of time. Oh, we're caught in the turn of a sad autumn reel, frozen in time like a rusted old wheel, with a lo-fi texture and a crystalline sigh, under the dome of a weeping dark sky. Let the ribbon snap, let the music decay. We cannot carry this burden today. Just let the silence take over the room and bury our dreams in the twilight and gloom. Oh, we're caught in the turn of a sad autumn reel, frozen in time like a rusted old wheel, with a lo-fi texture and a crystalline sigh, walls are bleeding with electric neon blue, a modern illusion that keeps leading back to you. I walk down the avenue, my collar turned high, under the tears of an indifferent sky. The analog warmth of the street is all gone, leaving me freezing and waiting for dawn. I see a dark coat through the glass of the store, a silhouette closing a long forgotten door. The glassy scents sparkle like frost on the street, reflecting the rhythms of our upguiling feet. The road's piano plays a sharp, lonely line, a tragic reminder that you are not mine. Oh, we're walking alone on a shivered neon street, where the heavy and holy can never quiet me, with an 80s cold reverb and a 70s heart. We're just two strangers who tore it apart. Rhythmic and lonely, the texture and grain, finding no comfort in the neon array.
Remember when city lights looked like a crown,
Before the cold shadows came tumbling down,
the Hammond organ is grooving so dark,
searching for fire in a dead frozen spark,
the tape saturation makes everything blur.
washing out images of who we once were.
Every signpost is a question, every turn is a sigh.
Under the dome of a stormy black sky,
The saxophone wails with a vintage design.
washing out lines between your life and mine.
The vinyl is cracking, the lo-fi is deep.
This is a promise we couldn't quite keep. Oh, we're walking alone on a shivered neon street, where the heavy and holy can never quiet me, with an 80s cold reverb and a 70s heart. We're just two strangers who tore it apart. Don't turn your head, keep on walking away. There are no words that can save us today. Just let the bass ride and let the tape loop into the darkness where sad spirits drool. Oh, we're walking alone on a shivered neon street, where the heavy and holy can never quiet me, with an 80s cold reverb and a 70s heart. Shivered neon lights.
Only the pain.
The dust on the shelves is a blanket of gray, covering words that we wanted to say. I pick up a book with a torn amber spine, reading the lines that I used to think mine. The glassy scents breathe like a draft in the hall, as the slow winter shadows start moving on wall. I sit in the corner where the light cannot reach, learning the silence that sorrows can teach. The road's piano is soft and so thin, like a brittle illusion beneath my own skin. The tape saturation makes memories look warm, false sanctuary from the cold, heavy storm. Oh, we're lost in the library of broken old chords, singing our grief with a handful of words, with an earthy foundation and a transparent soul. Every single fragment refuses the whole. Two fragile voices in a minor key rhyme, lost in the dusty, dark corners of time. You take the high shelf, I'll take the low,
looking for answers that we'll never know.
the Hammond organ hums deep like a ghost, mourning the promises we valued the most. The vinyl is cracking, the lo-fi is deep, guarding the secrets that we couldn't keep.
Every page that I turn is a year that is past,
Proving that beautiful things cannot last.
the saxophone wails with a vintage design,
Washing out borders of your world and mine.
we are the authors of our own defeat,
Leaving our book on an empty dark sea. Oh, we're lost in the library of broken old chords, singing our grief with a handful of words, with an earthy foundation and a transparent soul. Every single fragment refuses the whole. Close all the books, let the silence remain. We cannot rewrite the weight of the pain. Just let the reel spin in the dark, heavy room, and leave our story to fade in the gloom. Oh, we're lost in the library of broken old chords, singing our grief with a handful of words, with an earthy foundation and a transparent soul. Broken old chords, broken our vow. The needle is heavy, the record is torn, playing a waltz for the lovers who mourn. I take your cold hand as the candlelight dies, looking for truth in your sorrowful eyes. The analog warmth is the scratch on the disc, the final reward for a terrible risk.
we step to the left,
And we turn to the right,
two drifting ghosts in the middle of night,
the glassy scents rise,
it's like a wave in the dark,
drowning the last of our beautiful spark.
the 80s reverb is a cavernous hall,
Where the tears of our destiny silently fall. 1, 2, 3, step to the last final dance, giving no hope for a secondary chance.
with an organic heartbeat and a crystalline chill.
We're dancing in circles while the music is still.
A 70s narrative,
An 80s cold design,
we're drinking the dregs of our
bitter, sour wine.
remember the walls
In the warmth of the spring.
Before we were broken by every sharp thing.
The Hammond organ hums deep like a hymn.
As the light of our universe starts to grow dim,
The tape saturation
is making things gray,
washing the magic
of summer away. Every spin of the record
is a promise we broke.
turning our fire into cold heavy smoke.
The saxophone cries with a vintage gold heart,
Making the ending the heaviest part.
the lo-fi textures are closing us in. This is the place where the shadows win. Oh, 1, 2, 3, step to the last vinyl dance, giving no hope for a secondary chance.
With an organic heartbeat and a crystalline chill,
We're dancing in circles while the music is still.
the music is slowing.
The needle will stop.
We're standing alone on the mountain top.
Don't look at me now. Just let the hand go into the winter and into the snow. 1, 2, 3, step to the last vinyl dance, giving no hope for a secondary chance.
With an organic heartbeat
And a crystalline chill. Last final dance. The needle stops here.
only a tear.
Only a tear.
The clouds are hanging low like a heavy iron shroud. The silence in this room is getting far too loud. I trace the lines of water running down the stone, a cold and sharp reminder that I am now alone. The analog warmth of yesterday has turned to ice. We paid for our freedom such a bitter, heavy price. I watch the street lights flicker through the misty window pane. Everything we build is washing down into the drain. The glassy synths sound like needles in my ears, a crystalline reflection of 1,000 hidden tears.
The road's piano drops its chords like shadows on the floor. And I know that you won't walk through that heavy wooden door. Oh, taste the bitter salt of rain upon the freezing glass, watching all our golden moments turn to dust and pass. With a 70s heartache and an 80s silver cry, we are just two broken birds beneath the weeping sky.
Earthy and so hollow now, the texture and the grain remember when the summer wind was singing in your hair?
Before the cold November left us freezing in despair.
The Hammond organ hums like a low and distant train,
Carrying the fragments of our sorrow
and our pain. The tape saturation
makes the memory so great,
washing all the promises of yesterday away. Every word is a shadow,
every sentence is a sigh.
underneath the ceiling of a dark
And heavy sky.
The saxophone is blowing with a vintage minor key,
Mourning for the lovers that we used to completely be.
the vinyl keeps on cracking as the record spins around.
A tragic little story buried deep into the ground. Oh, taste the bitter salt of rain upon the freezing glass, watching all our golden moments turn to dust and pass. With a 70s heartache and an 80s silver cry, we are just two broken birds beneath the weeping sky.
Don't reach out your hand to me,
Just let the water flow.
there are no more embers left
Beneath the winter snow,
The loop is getting tighter,
and the tape is turning slow. This is where the lonely spirits finally have to go. Oh, taste the bitter salt of rain upon the freezing glass, watching all our golden moments turn to dust and pass. With a 70s heartache and an 80s silver cry, the bitter salt of rain. No more light, no more light. The coffee has gone cold, the steam has died away, leaving only shadows at the end of the day. I stare into the blackness of a ceramic ring, mourning for the melody we used to sweetly sing. The analog warmth is the scratch upon the floor from a heavy suitcase walking out the door.
I sit across the table, but my spirit is a ghost,
Hurting all the things that I used to value most.
the glassy synthesis breathe like frost upon the spoon,
Under the reflection of a pale and weeping moon.
The Rhodes piano plays a slow and melancholy chord,
A sorrowful confession that we both cannot afford. Oh, we're listening to the echoes in an empty, broken cup, waiting for a sun that will never open up.
with an earthy foundation and a transparent soul.
Every single fragment refuses the whole. Two fragile voices in a minor key rhyme, lost in the bitter dark corners of time.
Remember when the kitchen was a sanctuary warm,
Before we let the darkness turn into to a heavy storm.
The Hammond organ hums like a hymn for the dead,
Counting all the bitter words that we slowly said.
the tape saturation makes the room feel so small.
As the autumn shadows start to stretch upon the wall,
Every drop is a memory, every stain is a tear.
washing out the honesty and leaving only fear.
The saxophone is crying with a vintage gold heart,
Making the finale the heaviest part.
the lo-fi textures are closing us in.
This is the place where the winters always win. Oh, we're listening to the echoes in an empty, broken cup, waiting for a sun that will never open up.
With an earthy
Foundation and a transparent soul, every single fragment refuses the whole. Don't wash the cup, just leave it on the stone. A monument of lovers who ended up alone.
let the vinyl crackle
And let the music die
under the ceiling.
of a heavy, dark sky. We're listening to the echoes in an empty, broken cup, waiting for a sun that will never open up. With an earthy foundation and a transparent soul, echoes in the cup, cold and gray, drifting away. We built a beautiful mansion out of glass and of ice, thinking that the beauty would be worth the heavy price. But the walls are so cold and the walls are so clear, trapping us together in a prison of fear. The glassy synths sparkle like a diamond knife, cutting through the fabric of our tragic little life.
I look through the surface, but I cannot touch your hand. Two isolated strangers in a frozen dark land. The tape saturation makes the scenery blur, washing out the images of who we completely were. The Rhodes piano drops its notes like stones in a well, ringing out the rhythm of our own private hell. Oh, we're trapped inside the borders of a crystalline cage, singing out the lyrics of sorrow and of rage, with an organic heartbeat and a transparent chill, standing so frozen while the music is still. A 70s narrative, an 80s cold design. We're running out of the water and wine. Every word that you speak is a crack in the wall, watching all the pillars of our universe fall. The Hammond organs grooving like a pulse in the dark, searching for fire in a dead frozen spark. The vinyl is cracking, the record is old, the story we crafted is bitter and cold. The saxophone is wailing with a vintage gold heart, making the goodbye the heaviest part. The lo-fi textures are heavy and deep, guarding the secrets that we couldn't keep. We are the authors of our own defeat, walking alone down a desolate street. Oh, we're trapped inside the borders of a crystalline cage, singing out the lyrics of sorrow and of rage, with an organic heartbeat and a transparent chill, standing so frozen while the music is still.
display and carry our memories far, far away. Oh, we're trapped inside the borders of a crystalline cage, singing out the lyrics of sorrow and of rage, with an organic heartbeat and a transparent chill. Paid the price. Paid the price.
The iron wheels are humming on the cold heavy track, carry me to a place where I can't look back. The ticket in my pocket is a receipt of pain, washing out my spirit like the midwinter rain. The analog warmth of the station is gone, leaving me freezing and waiting for dawn. I see a pale face through the steam of the train, a silhouette dancing with the rhythm of pain.
The glassy scents sparkle like the neon signs, guiding us down through the parallel lines. The roses play in a sharp, syncopated rhythm, a tragic reminder of the love we had with them. Oh, we're riding on the midnight train of our size, underneath the ceiling of the dark heavy skies, with an analog foundation and a crystalline shine. We are just two verses that fail to align.
Rhythmic and lonely, the texture ingrained, finding no comfort in the station or rain. Remember when the journey was a promise of spring,
Before we were broken by every sharp thing.
the Hammond organs grooving like a pulse in the machine, driving us to places that our eyes have never seen. The tape saturation makes everything blur, washing out memories of who we once were. Every mile is a question, every town is a sigh,
Watching all our golden moments slowly drift by.
the saxophone cries with a vintage design, washing out lines between your life and mine. The vinyl is cracking, the lo-fi is deep. This is a promise we couldn't quite keep.
Oh, we're riding on the midnight train of our size, underneath the ceiling of the dark heavy skies, with an analog foundation and a crystalline shine. We are just two verses that fail to align. Don't look out the window, don't look at the past. Everything is moving and it's moving so fast. Just let the bass ride and let the tape loop into the darkness where sad spirits size, underneath the ceiling of the dark heavy skies, with an analog foundation and a crystalline shine. Train of size, separation, separation.
The morning mist is rising slow and gray. I watch the final embers fade away.
I've got a pocket full of ashes now,
the broken fragments of a sacred vow. Your shadow lingers by the wooden door, a ghost that doesn't touch the kitchen floor. The frosty glass is thin and crystal clear. I whisper words that you will never hear. The glassy synths start to bleed, a cold reflection of the pain we breed. The road's piano drops its heavy tone, a stark reminder that I am alone. We are tracing the anatomy of a fate under the heavy, dark and weeping shade, with an analog heartbeat and a silver cry. We're just two parallel lines saying goodbye, earthy and hollow, the texture and grain, drowning inside of this midnight rain. Remember when the fire burned so bright, before we lost the rhythm of the light. The Hammond organ hums like a low deep groan, mourning for the kingdom we had once known. The tape saturation makes the memory blur, washing out the beautiful lovers we were. Every chord is sharp, every verse is blue, every step I take leads away from you. The saxophone is crying with a vintage heart, making the ending the heaviest part. The vinyl keeps on cracking as the record spins. This is the station where the winter wins. Oh, we are tracing the anatomy of a fate under the heavy, dark and weeping shade, with an analog heartbeat and a silver cry. We're just two parallel lines saying goodbye. Don't reach your hand to fix a broken string. There is no melody left for us to sing. Just let the loop run till the tape decays and buries the ghosts of our golden days. So we are tracing the anatomy of a fate under the heavy, dark and weeping shade, with an analog heartbeat and a silver cry. Into the cold mist, the final goodbye. The puddles are reflecting neon blue, a rhythmic cold illusion of me and you. I walk the lonely pavement with my hands in my vest, trying to quiet the storm in my chest. The analog warmth of the city is dead, leaving me freezing with the words you said. I see a dark coat through the misty store pane, a silhouette disappearing in the heavy rain. The glassy scents sparkle like ice on the street, echoing down with the sound of my feet. The roads is playing a sharp, lonely line.
reminder that you are not mine. Oh, we're walking alone on the glassy midnight streets where the heavy and the holy never quite meets. With an 80s cold reverb and a 70s heart, we're just two strangers who tore it apart. Rhythmic and hollow, the texture and grain, finding no comfort in the neon or rain.
Remember when the city lights felt like a crown,
before the gray shadows came tumbling down.
the Hammond organ is grooving so dark,
Searching for fire in a dead, frozen spark.
the tape saturation makes everything blur,
Washing out images of who we once were.
every signpost is a question, every turn is a sigh.
Underneath the ceiling of a stormy black sky,
The saxophone minor key melody cries,
singing a final and permanent goodbye.
the vinyl is cracking, the lo-fi is deep.
This is a promise we couldn't quite keep. Oh, we're walking alone on the glassy midnight streets where the heavy and the holy never quite meets. With an 80s cold reverb and a 70s heart, we're just two strangers who tore it apart.
Don't turn your head,
Keep on walking away,
there are no words.
that can save us today.
Just let the bass ride and let the tape loop,
Into the darkness,
where sad spirits droop.
oh, we're walking alone on the glassy midnight streets where the heavy and the holy never quite meets. With an 80s cold reverb and a 70s heart.
Glassy midnight lights,
Only the pain, only the pain. The logs you've turned to ash, the smoke has died away, leaving only cold stones at the end of the day. I hold a tattered blanket made of heavy gray wool, remembering the rhythm and the beautiful pull. The glassy synthesize are the sparks that went dark, a lonely winter graveyard in memory's park. I sit across the room while the shadows start to freeze, listening to the howling of the wind through the trees. The tape saturation makes the air feel so tight, guarding all the secrets of our final bad night. The Hammond organ hums like a hymn in the hall, watching over patterns that decay on the wall. We're freezing by the heart that we left far behind, with a minor key sorrow in the center of the mind, with an organic heartbeat and a crystalline chill, standing so frozen while the music is still. A 70s narrative, an 80s cold design. We're drinking the dregs of our bitter sour wine. You take the valley, I'll take the hill, but both of our worlds are remaining so still. The road's piano plays like a shivering ghost, hurting the people we cared for the most. The vinyl is cracking, the record is old, the story we crafted is bitter and cold. Every flicker of light is a promise we broke, turning our fire into heavy dark smoke. The saxophone cries with a vintage gold heart, making the separation the heaviest part. The lo-fi textures are closing us in. This is the place where the winters always win. Oh, we're freezing by the heart that we left far behind, with a minor key sorrow in the center of the mind, with an organic heartbeat and a crystalline chill, standing so frozen while the music is still. Don't look at the fireplace, don't look at the floor. There is no warmth behind that heavy wood door. Just let the reel spin in a lo-fi display, and carry our memories far, far away. Oh, we're freezing by the heart that we left far behind, with a minor key sorrow in the center of the mind, with an organic heartbeat and a crystalline chill. Cold, cold hearth, never warm again, no return.
The needle is so heavy, the record is torn, playing a slow waltz for the lovers who mourn. I take your freezing hand as the candlelight dies, looking for the answer in your sorrowful eyes. The analog warmth is the scratch on the disc, the tragic finale of a dangerous risk. We step to the left and we turn to the right, two drifting ghosts in the middle of night. The glassy scents rise like a wave in the dark, drowning the last of our beautiful spark. The 80s reverb is a cavernous hall where the tears of our destiny silently fall. Oh, we are spinning in the infinite gray loop of pain, dancing along with the sound of the rain, with an organic heartbeat and a crystalline chill. We're moving in circles while the music is still. A 70s heartache, an 80s cold design. We're drinking the dregs of our bitter sour wine. Remember the waltz and the warmth of the spring, before we were broken by every sharp thing. The Hammond organ hums deep like a hymn as the light of our universe starts to grow dim. The tape saturation is making things gray, washing the magic of summer away. Every spin of the record is a promise we broke, turning our fire into
icy cold, heavy smoke.
The saxophone cries with a vintage gold heart,
making the ending the heaviest part.
the lo-fi textures are closing us in. This is the place where the shadows always win.
Oh, we are spinning in the infinite gray loop of pain, dancing along with the sound of the rain.
With an organic heartbeat and a crystalline chill,
We're moving in circles while the music is still.
the music is slowing, the needle will stop.
We're standing alone on the mountain top.
Don't look at me now.
Just let the hand go into the winter and into the snow. Oh, we are spinning in the infinite gray loop of pain, dancing along with the sound of the rain.
With an organic heartbeat and a crystalline chill,
Infinite gray loop.
only a tear,
Only a tear. The coffee has gone cold inside the ceramic cup. I sit alone and wait for the sun to wake up. The raindrops on the window are tracing out your name. A quiet, dark reminder of a deeply broken game. The analog warmth is fading from the kitchen floor, and I know you won't be walking through that wooden door. I watch the silver steam dissolve into the gray, thinking of the honest things we never got to say. The glassy synthesizers are sparkling like the frost, a crystalline reflection of the beautiful things we lost. The road's piano drops its chords like shadows in the room, dispelling all the summer light and leaving only gloom. Oh, we're just cold coffee and raindrops on the pane, washing out the feelings that will never come again. With a 70s heartache and an 80s silver cry, we are just two lonely souls beneath the weeping sky. Earthy and so hollow now, the texture and the grain, left with nothing but the rhythm of the pouring rain.
remember when the kitchen was a sanctuary warm,
Before we let the winter turn our love into a storm.
the Hammond organ hums like a low and distant train,
Carrying the fragments of our sorrow and our pain.
the tapes
saturation makes the memory so great, washing all the promises of yesterday away. Oh, we're just cold coffee and raindrops on the pane, washing out the feelings that will never come again. With a 70s heartache and an 80s silver cry, we are just two lonely souls beneath the weeping sky. Raindrops keep falling, cold coffee stays gray, drifting away. The second hand is moving like a needle in my chest, ripping through the promises that we had once confessed.
I watch the pendulum swing back and forth in gray, counting down the moments as you slowly walk away.
The analog warmth of this old house is dead, leaving me alone with all the bitter words you said. The clock upon the mantelpiece is made of glass and bone, ringing out a melody for those who are alone.
The glassy scents are sparkling like the frost upon the wall, watching all the pillars of our little
Kingdom fall.
The road's piano plays a sharp,
Syncopated line, a tragic countdown to the day you are no longer mine. Oh, we're trapped inside the ticking of a fragile glass clock, waiting for the final key to turn inside the lock. With an 80s cold reverb and a 70s heart, we're just two lovers who completely tore it apart.
rhythmic and so lonely, the texture and the grain,
Finding no escape from the winter or the pain.
every tick is a question
Every talk is a sigh
underneath the ceiling.
of a dark and heavy sky.
The Hammond organ's grooving like a pulse in the machine, driving us to places that our eyes have never seen.
The saxophone is wailing with a vintage minor key,
Mourning for the beautiful thing we used to be.
Oh, we're trapped inside the ticking of a fragile glass clock, waiting for
The room is dark, the hours are getting late. I listen to the heavy rain of fate. I watch the plastic reels slowly go around, spinning out a sad and a forgotten sound.
The analog warmth cannot fix the broken part of the cold machine inside my weary heart.
The tape is turning steady pale and gray,
washing out the things we never got to say.
the glassy synthesizers start to freeze the air,
A crystalline reflection of our deep despair.
the Rhodes piano drops its notes like heavy sleep
On the frozen pavement of my own defeat. Oh, hear the hiss of the turning lonely tape. There is no way for our frozen love to escape.
with a 70s heartache
And an 80s silver cry.
We are just two drifting ghosts saying goodbye.
Lo-fi and so hollow, the fiber and the grain, left with nothing but the white noise and the rain.
Remember when the music made us feel so warm?
Before the plastic ribbon tangled in the storm.
The Hammond organ hums like a low and distant train, carving all the fragments of our sorrow and our pain.
The tape saturation makes the memory so dim.
As the light of our universe fades over the brim. Every click is a question, every hiss is a sigh.
Underneath the ceiling of a stormy black sky,
The saxophone is crying with a vintage gold heart,
making the finale the heaviest part.
the vinyl keeps on cracking as the record spins away,
leaving our tragic story to dissolve into the gray. Oh, hear the hiss of the turning lonely tape. There is no way for our frozen love to escape.
with a 70s heartache
And an 80s silver cry.
We are
just two drifting ghosts saying goodbye. Tape his fades
into the pouring rain.
Only the pain.
walk the pavement on the right side of the street, watching how the shadows and the puddles never meet. I see your silhouette through the heavy gray mist, a fragile little memory of the lips I once kissed. The analog warmth of your hand is gone dry, leaving me alone under a weeping dark sky. I follow closely on the left side of the road, carrying the weight of a heavy ancient load. The glassy sinks are sparkling like the frost on the stone, a crystalline reminder that I am now alone. The road's piano plays a slow and melancholy chord, a sorrowful confession that we both cannot afford. Oh, we're just parallel lines running through the pore, searching for a connection that we had once before. With an earthy foundation and a transparent soul, every single fragment refuses the whole. Two fragile voices in a minor key rhyme, lost in the bitter dark corners of time. Remember when our pathways used to cross in the spring, before we were broken by every sharp thing. The hammered organ hums like a ghost inside the wall, watching all the leaves of our destiny silently fall. The tape saturation makes the distance look so wide, with nowhere left for our lonely spirits to hide. Every step is a question, every mile is a sigh, watching all our golden moments slowly drift by. The saxophone cries with a vintage gold design, washing out lines between your life and mine. The vinyl is cracking, the lo-fi is deep. This is a promise we couldn't quite keep. Oh, we're just parallel lines running through the pole, searching for a connection that we had once before. With an earthy foundation and a transparent soul, every single fragment refuses the whole. Don't turn your head to look, just keep on walking straight. We cannot rewrite the parameters of fate. Just let the reel spin in the dark, heavy room, and leave our parallel stories to fade in the gloom. Oh, we're just parallel lines running through the pole, searching for a connection that we had once before.
turn the silver dial to 88.1, searching for a melody that has already done.
The 80s vintage reverb is a cavern in the air, reminding me of all the things we used to want to share.
I listen to the static from my solitary room as the glassy synths wash through the indigo gloom.
The tape saturation makes your voice
Sound so weak, a language that my lonely spirit can no longer speak.
The road is playing a sharp,
Syncopated line,
a tragic reminder that you are not mine. Oh,
turn the volume up on Midnight Station 88, singing our blues to the countdown of fate. With an analog heartbeat and a crystalline shine, we are just two frequencies that fail to align.
rhythmic and lonely,
The texture and the grain,
finding no comfort in the static
or rain.
Remember the nights when the signals were so clear,
Before the electric blue turned into fear.
the Hammond organs grooving like a pulse in the machine, driving us to places that our eyes have never seen.
The vinyl is cracking, the lo-fi is deep,
Guarding all the secrets that we couldn't keep. Every lyric is sharp, every melody cries.
underneath the ceiling of our fractured goodbyes,
The saxophone wails with a vintage design.
washing out borders of your world and mine.
We are the ghosts that the airwaves still keep,
Singing the secrets we wanted to sleep. Oh, turn the volume up on Midnight Station 88, singing our blues to the countdown of fate. With an analog heartbeat and a crystalline shine, we are just two frequencies that fail to align.
Don't change the station, let the music decay. There are no words that can save us today.
Just let the bass ride and let the tape loop into the darkness where sad spirits droop. Oh, turn the volume up on Midnight Station 88, singing our blues to the countdown of fate. With an analog heartbeat and a crystalline shine. Station 88, fading in the static. Only the rain, fading in the static. Only the rain.
The record is flowing, the needle will stop. The final gray teardrops of autumn now drop. I pack my dusty guitar and I walk through the gate, leaving behind the parameters of fate. The analog warmth is the smell of the wet pine, a beautiful ending to a story once mine. I see the final horizon in the silver and gray, washing the traces of our long winter day. The glassy synthesis rise like smoke upon the glass, watching all the seasons and the shadows finally pass. The road is playing softly, a shimmering delight, turning our darkness into something quiet and bright. Oh, we're heading for the final horizon of our home, where the weary travelers and the sad spirits roam, where the 70s heartache and an 80s cold shine, where the heavy and the holy can no longer intertwine. Earthy and organic, yet crystalline and bright, we are finally fading in the middle of the light. The saxophone is crying its last minor note, while the Hammond organ keeps our memories afloat. The tape saturation is heavy and deep, closing the book of the promises we couldn't keep. The lo-fi textures are washing the track. We are homebound in gray